Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. It's been a while, just been busy or whatever. But I mean, it's kind of ironic. I'm saying I'm busy, but I'm going to talk about an anime I've been watching. So, how busy was I really? Besides the point, you see the title, you see the thumbnail. The show or the anime I'm talking about is called. I'm going to butcher this. Hajime no Ippo, Fighting Spirit. I think that's what it's called, like English version. Hajime no Ippo, Fighting Spirit. It is a very. I did not do any research by the way. I'm just talking just off watching the show. I finished the first season, like the first 75 episodes. I believe there's like 3 seasons and a movie or 2. I watched the movie and I watched the first season. So basically, the watch order from what I've seen is supposed to be like watch the first movie, watch the first season, the first 75 episodes, watch the movie, then watch season 2, then watch season 3. I guess. So I'm kind of I finished season 1. I watched the movie, and now I'm like 10 episodes into season 2. So, like, granted, I didn't watch the whole thing, but just based off season 1, which can kind of be its standalone season, it is a fucking phenomenal anime. And it is one that I've been wanting to watch for a while. I don't know from where I picked it up. It might have been like just a TikTok edit. I'm not too sure. But, man, this show is special. It's old. I think it was made in the 2000s. I think maybe the season 2 or the movie came out in 2009. I feel like it's a mid 2000s show. I mean, I'll put it on the screen. I mean, I don't know how to edit. I'll figure it out, or maybe I'll put in the comments or whatever. It's an old anime though. All right, now I just want like kind of a couple of reasons why the show is so good in my opinion, or why like it stands out. The first thing is the characters, right? The main character, right, Makino Uchi Ippo, that's kind of like your run of the mill. He's kind of like Deku in the sense that like he respects his elders. He's very to the book. He's very respectful. He has a crush, like he turns into a famous boxer, but like you know what I mean. He has that one crush. He's very respectful towards the enemies, respectful towards his mentors, his fellow boxing mates, whatever. Great guy, right? Very like tries to help out his mom all the time. There's a lot of different plot points, but like there's never one where he's a bad guy. He's always a great guy. Other than that, you got Takamura, which is kind of the first character we were introduced to other than Ippo, where he's kind of the one where basically Ippo was getting bullied. Takamura saw. He helped him, and the pieces said, get stronger, right? Then Ippo wanted to get stronger. He went to the boxing gym, saw Takamura going crazy, and then kind of joined the boxing gym. I fell in love with the boxing, right? I'm not going to get into the nuances, but he fell in love with the boxing. And we just kind of see him face enemies here and there while slowly climbing up. The main kind of goal that we're kind of set in the beginning was there's another guy in the gym called Miyata who's around Ippo's age. However, he's a prodigy because his dad was a boxer. They sparred, right, as a test to see if Ippo can join the gym. And Ippo lost, but every punch or every time he got knocked down, he kept getting back up, which everyone was impressed by, so they let him join the gym. Then they had like another, like, more, not official, but a more official sparring match in the gym, where Ippo actually won. This led to Miyata, which is like the rival, I guess. Yeah, it's his rival. Miyata leaving the gym, going abroad, fighting, just to kind of get back and fight Ippo. So that's kind of like the main premise here, right? We got Ippo kind of climbing up the ranks, and then Miyata kind of climbing up the ranks too, and then eventually, I'm not sure, because again, I'm only on halfway through season 2, which yeah, so for season 1, 75 episodes, season 2, 25 episodes, season 3, 25 episodes, or 26, something like that. And also season 1 was dubbed, season 2, season 3 was subbed. So, and I checked why, and I guess it was because like the show was like extremely unpopular over here. I don't know how it did over there. I think it also did not do great over there, like Japan and stuff. But I mean, I thought the show was popular, and I feel like the show was phenomenal. I really wish there was more, but I mean, it's great. It's great. Sub is great. Dub is great. Like, it's great. Anyway, going with the characters again, Takamura, he's like basically their golden guy. Like, he's going to be champion. Like, everyone knows about him. Like, you know what I mean? He wins all the time. He's like unstoppable. We never see him weak, right? even in the matches when he shows a moment of weakness, like he'll get up and he'll just win, right? Like he never loses. Like that's kind of like our guy, right? And he's also the funniest. Like he's one that makes the cool jokes. He's mean to everybody, but like he also cares about them type shit. Like he's like the jerk, but you know what I mean? The jerk of the friend group, but like he still cares about everybody. And then you got two other side characters, Aoki and I forgot the other guy's name, but like they're just two other members in the gym where they are good boxers, but they can never kind of win. They're more side characters, right? Like comedic relief. They don't really play as big of a role as Takamura or Ippo. Oh, we also know there's another guy who they call Chief. I forgot his name, but they call him Chief. He's the trainer, right? Like he's the one like them owns the gym. He's like the trainer, the corner guy, the corner man, and yeah, like again, he's a hard ass, right? But like he cares about his boxers and he tries to make sure they're the best. Great guy, great guy. But yeah, man, like I mean, the show works because everything sticks, right? You got, like the characters, the main cast, extremely, extremely funny, likable. The jokes that they do with each other would get cancelled, very much so cancelled in today's time. But back then it was funny, and I mean it's still funny. It will get cancelled, but it's fucking hilarious. So you know, I like that. Characters work well. There's good chemistry. It's funny. But it's the fights as well, like very serious. Like I don't know how they did it. Like the animation's not even that crazy, but like every time someone gets hit with a crazy like move, you feel it. Like the way they animated, the way like the sound effects, everything. Like I don't know, the show is crazy. Like fight scenes are insane. The punches, the impacts, you feel it. The characters, you actually care for them. Like I actually found myself caring for the characters, which is crazy, right? It's like this kind of thing was like they spent like 6 to 7 episodes were like, okay, 6 episodes were like in the first episode in the 6 we're introduced to the other rival. Then like 3-4 episodes there's like a training montage, whatever, trying to see what's weakness, whatever, get some lore drop on the other character that Ippo's gonna be facing. And then 2-3 episodes, 4 episodes of them actually boxing. But like in such a short time, they make us care. We already care about Ippo, right? Because we've been following him since the beginning. But even the new enemies and shit, they actually make us care for, and they're very good at that. And then the fight and shit, like I don't know, it's hard to explain because again, it might just be a run-of-the-mill sports anime. But again, I never watched a sports anime before. This was the first one, and man, I'm not disappointed. This show is phenomenal. Again, the boxing action itself is great. Again, I'm not a boxing fan in general. Like I watch the main ones, like main fights, sure, but I haven't been a boxing fan. I just thought, despite this, you know, I'm just saying this because like you don't have to like boxing to like the show. Quite the opposite. I mean, I think the show is making me like boxing. But again, the characters, they carry the fights, super nice animation. You know, it's a bit older, obviously, older show, so older animation. But trust me, like it has a certain charm. It's still great. Characters phenomenal. Jokes hit. The moments, the storylines hit. Backstories hit. Like I'm having a hard time finding flaws with the show. Like sometimes I'll get like, because this again, I binged the show. Like I said, I watched 75 episodes in like 2 weeks, right? Which is crazy. So, I mean, obviously, some people will be like, "Oh, that's rookie numbers," and then some people will be like, "Oh, you have no life," you know. So, depends on who you ask. But man, for me, that's crazy because again, like I get bored. I get bored very easily. The only show other than this one that I can easily very much binge is One Piece, right? Because I did. Every other show, even the ones I love, like Jujutsu Kaisen and shit, I couldn't really binge. Like I'll get bored and I'll come back to it like a week later. You know what I mean? Like I can't binge. But like this show I binged. It's so good, and I'm definitely gonna finish the rest of the show. Like again, only have like 35, 40 more episodes. Season 2, season 3. That's it. I think the anime is still ongoing. I mean, sorry, the manga, which I might read because like they're kind of setting up fights that like they're setting up like. Obviously, like they have like they're introducing new characters to like build up those fights, but like they have like the main like overarching series fighters, right? Miyata's obviously one of them. Again, I don't want to spoil it in case someone's gonna watch it. But in season 2, they introduced someone else who's very insane, and I think that's also gonna be like an end game boss for Ippo, because like, yeah, there's a big power difference right now. But, man, this show is good. I'm saying this just to say, hey. If you clicked on this video randomly, first of all, I appreciate you. Second of all, watch the show. I think it's great. I think it's good. It's definitely something that is worth watching. funny but serious when it has to be. It's like a perfect balance. And man, I'm like, if anyone's watching the show and like anyone else knows anything similar to Hajime no Ippo, it doesn't have to be boxing, but I just more so care about the characters and like the jokes and stuff like that. If anyone knows anything like that, just drop a comment down below. I'll definitely be interested to get any ideas or any suggestions. I'm thinking I might watch Kuroko no Basket. I think that's what it's called. I might watch that after this, just because I like basketball. So I feel like the thing with sports thing is like a sports anime is that it's not like characters versus like a out of the world boss. You know what I mean? It's like a team versus another team. So it's like grounded in reality in a sense, which is kind of cool. But yeah, man. I mean, that's about it for this video. I just want to yap about the show that I'm watching. It's fucking great. Anime I'm watching, by the way, not show. I mean, it is show. Is that disrespectful? I don't know, man. Again, if you haven't, watch it. Even watch the first couple episodes. Like, I got me hooked in the first like 3-4 episodes. So yeah, I don't think you'll have a problem with not liking it. So yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for checking this out. Have a great day.